Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the Mirka kit out and we're going to be doing a bit of an abrasive comparison. Got these ones here that we're going to do a brief overview of, and then we're going to get into a one-on-one comparison, the iridium versus the Abranet. We're going to be sanding some shelves and showing you firsthand what the finish looks like on those. So let's get into it. So we'll start with one of the finishing abrasives that Mirka offers, and that is the Abralon. The Abralon ranges from 180 grit through to 4000 grit and is perfect for automotive finishing, marine finishing, anything fine finishing, wood or metal. The silicon carbide grain makes it perfect for materials like glass, aluminium, plastic, and wood. You'll notice that there's a 6.5mm foam padding on every abrasive. This just allows you to contour around edges and get into those finer details. Next up we have the iridium. This is our most universal abrasive and goes from 40 grit all the way to 1000 grit. It's also one of our most common, hence why it's going to be a focus of today's video. It's a perfect abrasive for almost all industries and all applications, except for fine finish. It's not optimized for that, so it's not going to deliver that perfect finish. Another thing to note as well with the abrasives, they're not P rated. So what that means is they'll be 40 grit, 60 grit, 80 grit. They won't be P60, P40, P80. All the P means is just perfect. So when you get a P80, it is going to be 100% 80 grit. Whereas if you get an 80 grit in the iridium, it may be a little bit more aggressive. So it may be 77, 76, not perfectly 80 every time. What this means is that you'll always have a little bit more aggression, and it's great for stripping back surfaces. A perfect example of why you would use an iridium over an Abranet is if you're doing weatherboards, for instance, and you're looking to strip them back quickly, iridium will be perfect for that. Another advantage of the iridium is that they are paperback, so if you are doing weatherboards and you're bumping into edges a lot, they're not going to fold like the nets will and get crumpled on the backing pad. A cool thing about the iridium is they are a ceramic mixed with an aluminium oxide for the abrasive, and they are adhered to the backing pad using low VLC adhesive. So what that means is they're going to be quite durable, and they're also going to be dust repelling. Abranet. Suitable for pretty much all applications. What makes the Abranet different is the net. So this is a Mirka invented style of abrasive, and you won't find it outside of Mirka anywhere else. The net means you have much more durability. You also have far better suction for your dustless system. Unlike iridium, the whole Abranet range is P rated and ranges from P80 all the way through to P1000 for the standards. The Abranet standard is an aluminium oxide compound. The net backing mixed with the aluminium oxide coating means the Abranet standard abrasives are going to be far more durable. Moving on to the premium Abranet Ace. What makes this different is it's no longer an aluminium oxide compound. It is solely a ceramic compound with a ceramic coating over the top. So it's going to deliver a much superior finish, and it's also going to be far more durable again. These, like the standard Abranets, range from P80 through to P1000 and are just as suitable for all other applications. These are more expensive, however you do get more durability and that better finish. Finally, we have the Ace HD. Like the Ace, you have a ceramic coating with a ceramic abrasive. These, however, only range from P40 through to P120 and are the most aggressive abrasives we have here today. These are perfect for that harder level sanding and stripping back. Now that we've seen the range of the most common Mirka abrasives, let's get into a specific comparison between the iridium and Abranet. To do this comparison, we're going to be sanding down a bedside table that we found on Marketplace using the Abranet and the iridium. The gear that we're going to be using today is our L-Class 1025 and our Deros 5mm with a 125mm backing pad. Let's go. So there we go, that was the Abranet P80 and the iridium 80 grit comparison. You can definitely feel the difference in the P80 Abranet to the iridium. The iridium stripped back quite a bit faster. However, the finish it's a lot more rough, and you can definitely see a lot more visible scratch pattern in that compared to the Abranet, which is pretty smooth considering that was an 80 grit. Some scratch pattern, this is a soft pine, so it's expected with that sort of grit, but not much. So that wraps up the comparison. We went all the way up to 240 grit, P240 in the Abranet and 240 grit in the Iridium. While both are just incredibly smooth and soft, there is a notable difference with the Abranet. It's just got sort of a polished finish to it. As always guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. If you've got any content Mirka-wise that you want to see, leave a comment below. We'll see you in the next video. Happy sanding.